Hi lovely people, it's April with Feeling Crazy Mama, Moms and Mental Health. I just have a quick exercise for you today. These are a couple of power thought and empowerment card decks. When I wake up in the morning and I don't feel ready to face the day, I like to draw a card and see what message it has for me so that I can use that kind of as my affirmation through the day. This first pack is the empowerment card deck, and what I do, they have just different pictures on them, and I'll usually draw a card and look at the picture first, and then on the back, except I have these all different ways because I was looking at them. On the back it has a message. Now you won't be able to see that completely, but I'll read it to you. And what I'm going to do today is start off with drawing a card from each of these just to kind of get a message, get some clarity. And like I said, I'll carry it with me so no matter what happens through my day, I can go back to, okay, this is what either, my inner psyche was trying to tell me to pay attention today, or if you believe in a higher power, your higher power is trying to tell you to focus on today. And it really helps get me through things. So the first one, let's look at the empowerment card. I'm just going to say, what is something that we all can focus on to get us through the social unrest right now? And I say social unrest, even though I see it as fight for justice. What is it that could be helpful for us in that? So sometimes I take the top card, but other times something else is calling out. So what we see here is be an advocate. If that makes sense, right? I'm going to try, that's the most it will go in focus, unfortunately. Be an advocate. So it says, stand up for what you believe in. Don't be afraid to ask, and sometimes fight for what you believe is right. Act consciously and deliberately to create the society in which you want to live. So you see, there are lots of different things. There's one that's inquire within. There's be consistently kind, defy the fear. Things that may fit into the question that I asked, but this one is pretty specific. And that's what I tend to find is I'll draw a card that's really relevant to what I'm working on or needing to work on during that time. These ones are really cool because they have a lot of images they have a lot of, okay, these ones are cool because they have a lot of Black folks in them. And so one thing that I've noticed in a lot of cards is that it's geared toward a white audience, which, is okay. Yet at the same time, there are those of us who want to be able to see ourselves represented in things. And so that's one reason why I really like these ones. Do have to say right now, nothing is sponsored. I'm just starting out. So of course there's no sponsor. I'm just showing you decks that I like to use. And then these ones are power thought cards. So once again, just looking at what is something that I need to know to further guide myself in this movement. I'm going to draw this one here. And it says, everything I touch is a success. That's a pretty good message, huh? So that's some good foreboding. Is foreboding the right word? Good predicting for all of this. It says, I now establish a new awareness of success. I know I can be as successful as I make up my mind to be. I move into the winning circle. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Prosperity of every kind is drawn to me. What a positive thing to be able to focus on throughout your day. No matter what comes my way, no matter what I'm reading in the news or stories I hear from my neighbors, I can focus on it will be a success. We're moving into the winning circle. So that's what I do. It tends to be an inspiration to be able to guide me through my day. I do, as I've said before, like to have things that don't cost money or cost a lot of money. So another thing that I've done is gotten just index cards or small pieces of paper and drawn out pictures that represent things like today you need water, or pay attention to movement, or writing out an affirmation. I love myself. I love the work I do. Whatever it is that's helpful for you for your day. And then you can just shuffle through. You can shuffle them like a regular deck of cards, or, you can just kind of mix them up. Some people will put them out like this and then just randomly select. Of course, curious what it says. I listen with love to my body's messages. I was just talking about the body with movement and water. So yeah, you can draw your own cards or even open a book. So if you have a question, what should I focus on my day, you flip to a random page and read the first sentence your eyes notice. And that will often give you a message as well. Okay, so I invite you to find some way to be able to set your day up with some positive intention, and then remind yourself throughout your day of that positive intention, either carrying that card with you, putting a message on your wallpaper on your phone, putting something up in a mirror, whatever will help you remember that message throughout your day. And then you can draw them daily. You can draw another one through the day if you're struggling again and that last card just doesn't seem to help with what you're struggling with. Use it as you need to use it. Do it in a way that speaks to you and is helpful for you. All right, lovelies. I want you to know I hear you and I see you. Please, if you want to reach out, leave a comment. I'll respond back to you. And then, of course, like the video and subscribe so that I can be encouraged to set some more of these out for you. Kind of joking because I'm encouraged anyway, because I feel we all need that support right now. So go ahead, send some comments so we can make this a conversation. Let me know what works for you, or let me know what something you'd want me to talk about so that we can explore it some more. All right, I see you, I hear you. Till next time, take care.